Evening. The weather doesn't look too good, but that shouldn't affect your driving performance. What passengers here before? What passengers here and your timings are in the briefing. So press T to open the doors. Put the reverse into neutral. Reset the AWS. Put our headlights to the day position with H. And we should be good to go. Just need to wait for the doors to close. Next stop is Stratford International at 17:32. So I assume the doors are closed. So reverse it to forward. I should have put on the DRA, but oh well. Release brake and power to notch 3. So departing St Pancras, the speed limit is 25 miles an hour, and the next stop is Stratford International in about 6-ish miles. The thing about St Pancras is that the digital speedometer is in kilometers, and there's no TVM until you get to the tunnel. So you kind of have to guess how fast you're going without. You kind of have to guess how fast you go without looking at the hood. That's what's raining. Also, with dynamic lighting, my wipers actually do something. Also, I think I should have fixed the volume levels, because I just listened back to the recording from the setup and it sounds good. It's in the audio levels. So yeah, we're in the class 395 on the London to Feversham high speed route in TS 2021, because this looks nothing like Churchill World 2. Oh yeah, I'm also using Sam T's sound mod from his website. I'll put a link to it in the description. Just crossing over the East Coast Main Line up to King's Cross. Another TVL 430 has kicked in. So we can do 60 kilometers an hour. Okay, now we can do 225. So we will now be heading west towards Stratford and Ebbsfleet and Ashford and France, and we will be going directly under the North London line between, I think it's Calvary Road and Barnsbury towards Highbury and Islington. You know, basically going towards Stratford, but not going to Stratford Regional, going to Stratford International. The thing about Stratford International is that all trains stopping there are domestic. So Eurostar don't stop there. I think Eurostar don't stop there because Stratford is too close to St Pancras. So I don't think Eurostar is running because of Corona. Maybe they are. Maybe they're doing like a very limited service between here and France. Fashion review. Yeah, from what I've seen in Churchill World 2, the interior looks a bit too clean. This one looks a bit more lived in. Down. Sorry about the Discord thing, I forgot to close it. So down to 170 kph. And I was down to 130 kph. If you want to find out what these speeds are in miles an hour, just use Google. That's what it's there for. I think we're coming up on Stratford. Oh yeah, from the intro cinematic, you should have seen that there was a 395 that left just before we did. So we're following that all the way to Ebbsfleet. I think it was going to somewhere. Dover, maybe. So the 395 just started picking up passengers because it's running late. I thought it would make for an interesting scenario because I don't think I've seen that many scenarios where you actually follow behind another train. Let's reverse it to neutral and dearate on. So we can now go to 80 kilometers an hour. So DRA off, forward, and power to notch 3. Oh yeah, 70 sound mode also has a new horn. And also, for some stupid reason, the horn is spacebar and shift space, not shift and B. I wonder if Dovetail know what consistency means. So this is Stratford International. So aiming to stop at the 6-car stop sign, if I can remember where that is. So coming in on platform 3. I think the outer 2 platforms are platforms 1 and 4 are out of use. I think they were intended for Eurostar trains, but they don't stop here, so they're unused. I think 6 is somewhere on here. So arrival into Stratford International. Next stop is Ebbsfleet International at 1743. So back on the camp, the speed limit is 100. But after I think the speed limit is 140, we can do 100. No, 140 miles an hour. Never mind, you know what I mean. Okay, CVM says we can do 225. So I think about HS1 is that it is the fastest line in the UK. So where trains can travel up to 140 miles an hour. Whereas all other high-speed lines in the UK have a maximum speed of 125 miles an hour because they lack in-cab signalling. For example, TVM 430. And the reason it's called TVM 430 is that the maximum speed it can display is 430 kilometers an hour in France or mainland Europe. I think it's mainly for the TGV. So yeah, next stop is Ebbsfleet in 15 miles. I should also say this scenario is called 1 Foxtrot 50 1725 St Pancras to Ramsgate, Margate, wherever the hell it's going. And we're calling at St Pancras, Stratford, Ebbsfleet, Gravesend, Shrewd, Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, Rainham, Sittingbourne and Faversham. So leaving the tunnel, we come out at Dagenham Dock on the CCC line towards Shoeburyness. Line for the right is a freight-only line that connects... Reports are coming in of an incident at Gravesend, so all services are being suspended. Patrol has instructed us to terminate at Ebbsfleet and await instructions. So it looks like we're terminating at Ebbsfleet. We're still following behind that train in front. During testing, TVM couldn't really figure out what to do with itself. It kept flashing 225. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick at 209. Also, new horn. Do a quick flyby. Yeah, I do like 395s. I have seen a few of them in real life, mainly at St Pancras and nowhere else. Start out to 170. I wonder if the wiper sounds are beginning to annoy you yet. It's annoying me a little. So yeah, next stop is Ebbsfleet in about 4.5 miles. And we should be there in the next 3 minutes. So the London Faversham High Speed for Train Sim Classic was released in 2013. So yeah, a really long time ago. And the Train Sim World 2 version was released in 2021. You know, in case you're watching this many years in the future. Also, there's literally a massive downhill gradient at 1 to 40 as we get into Ebbsfleet. Oh yeah, I will put on the instrument lights, but if you press I, you'll just end up changing power mode. Again, I wonder what Dovetail think consistency is. But how do you want me to slow down to 100? Because you're going down at like 1 to 40 a second ago. So yeah, the speedo in the middle is in kph and the speed on the hood is miles an hour. In case you were wondering. So 100 kph is about 60 miles an hour. About. So soon we should be coming off HS1 and onto the National Rail Network. Or Legacy Lines. There was also meant to be a weather transition, but I don't know if it works. Probably hasn't. Oh, by the way, that 395 it went straight on towards Ashford. And not come off here. So going up and over HS1 and onto platform 6. Yeah, 6. So this is Ebbsfleet International. And our TVM has completely gone. They got 6, I completely missed it. There's a 395. Or a pair of them. So arrival into Ebbsfleet. Control is now instructing us to shunt into platform 5 for return service to St Pancras. Please pull forward and stop at signal Alpha Foxtrot 182. This is displayed on the F3 F4 HUD. The marker is, not the signal. So reverse it to forward, array off, the signal up ahead is clear. Wipers, that would be helpful. Power to H3. No, actually, I need to do something first, like switch power modes. I forgot to do that. I know that there are overhead wires on the route, just down there, but Train Sim doesn't say it like that. So I need to switch to DC. As the main circuit breaker has tripped, so press pan up. Pan up, choose down. Press it again. And there we go, we have third rail. Oh yeah, if you couldn't already tell, the 395 is significantly less powerful on third rail. Because on OHLE, it draws 25 kilovolts AC, and on DC it draws 750 volts DC. No, 25 kilovolts AC, 750 volt DC on third rail. So yeah, 395 is a lot less powerful on third rail. I'd better just repeat myself. These wipers every time to piss me off. So bring the train to a stop, shut down the cab, so reverser to off. If we want to put the reverser to off, what I need to do is click and drag upwards. And then DRA on. This cab is now shut down. Put its tail. Switch ends. Shut down the cab and move to the one to the rear and stop in platform 5 to finish with. Okay. DRA on. Okay, padlock shoes down. Please? Okay. Oh yeah, during my test runs I couldn't really get power from this end, so what you can do is just route a brake and then just like glide into Ebbsfleet. It works for me. Yeah, down 395. So hopefully we should have enough momentum to get into Ebbsfleet. Yeah, I literally can't get power. Okay, CTRL. Pan up, choose down. There we go, we have power. Yeah, you just have to fiddle around with the buttons. Power, please. You know, being a forward would help. So yeah, this is the excuse me. Sorry. This is where the video ends. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this run on HS1. Subscribe for more interesting content. Like the video if you're so inclined. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Just need to remember where 6 car stop sign is. So, quick stop. It's arrival into Ebbsfleet again.